Okay, the stream is starting. I'm pretty sure. Let me check my phone just to see if it's live right now. Give me a second. Mm, see if it's going good. I have okay. I just put the stream. Maybe later. All right. I guess I'm public now. Let's see. Slow mode. Second. Let me set this up. I'm not sure. All right. All right. So stream already started. Let me first like promote it. I'm just gonna promote my Twitch real quick because this is my first stream on here. So let me just okay. Let me just promote the stream real quick. Some other okay. Let me just do like the promotional stuff real quick because I never actually promoted my Twitch slash stream goal. All right. There's PS. I'm not sure. Hold on. Let me do this on my. Right. Okay. Before we start, I'm just gonna like promote it, like go on YouTube and stuff, just so I can promote the thing. So go post. All right. Okay. Gonna be streaming on Twitch. Work on ARCHA and some other stuff. Okay, let me paste. Okay, let me go on Twitch so I can paste the link, copy, uh, paste, post. All right. Twitch. Now working on some other stuff. Okay, then. Okay, I'm just gonna promote it real quick, and then we are going to start. Now, actually, so far the connection is going a lot better than YouTube. I noticed. Okay, let me just put like all the hashtags real quick. Indie, hashtag indie game, hashtag game dev, hashtag. What was the other thing? Oh yeah, gaming post. All right, it's uploading. You just just doing like the promotional stuff, the usual, and then we're gonna start a stream. Okay, and so now we are officially live. So let me open up Game Maker real quick. Nothing's going wrong so far. I'm sorry if it's kind of like a, it's going like a kind of like a, how do I say this? Like it's getting kind of boring here. Uh, that's because I mean I might upload this stream to YouTube when I finish. And so Game Maker's loading. See right here, it's loading. Game Maker's loading. It's loading. Loading plugins. Okay, wait. Let me check my channel. One viewer. I see. Yeah. So it says loading. Like right now, it's just like loading Game Maker. Yeah. That okay. This is going a lot smoother than on YouTube. Not sure if you guys can hear me. Oh yeah, you guys can hear me. Okay. So ARCHA. Alright, here we are. Encoding overloaded? Hold on. Let me check something. History. Twitch Inspector. There we go. Okay. Live. Okay, so far it's going 60 FPS. Okay, so Twitch is definitely a lot better. Ignore all the errors. So, yeah, there's like a little teaser for chapter. I almost said chapter 6. Level 6. So I'm playing a little bit too much Deltarune. Really good. Highly recommend it. Let me see if I can put some imagery in the corner. Let's see. I put like an image in the corner. Because why not? Maybe like a random image. Screenshots. See what I have. Like just to have like something to look at while I work on the game. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, just have something. Yeah, like a little bit of a. Hold on. Okay, let's see. So I can put here what images I have. So I can see Dwayne. Guess I can just put like Dwayne The Rock Johnson on here. Just put like. Alright, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You know, I just have like something to look at. You know, filters. I think it's. Let's see. No, I'm trying to make this. I'm trying to make this a little bit more. Filter. No. Oh no. I'm trying to make it more transparent. Image mat. I think it's image. Yeah, it's this one. Right, so I can make it more or less transparent. I think. No, it's not working. It is not working. Oh no. Color correction. Apply loop. I'm just trying everything. It doesn't matter. It's just random image. Just something to stimulate, you know. But yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna work on ARCHA a little bit. So I'm gonna show you guys like what I have. Okay, let me actually hold on. Hold on. Twitch.tv/. I'm live. Okay. There we go. Alright. So anyways, so here's what I've been doing so far. It's building the game. Right. So I know this is kind of like spoiling what the next update is gonna be. Anyways, like my experience with Twitch is going at least so far. I mean, I know it has less people, but who cares? I mean, it's. I mean, having less people while streaming is definitely a lot better than like having a lot of people and just having the stream crash all the time. Move this over here. I'm gonna try to make this a little. Wait, Dwayne's. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit more entertaining than the other streams I've been doing. So it still says 2025.5.1 because I haven't decided the name yet. Okay, so immediately there are a few changes so far. Like the background has like a grid now, and also the colors of the health and the shards are a little bit different. Anyways, So I haven't. All right. So F3 room underscore gray house. And so right now, that's how you access. Uh, this is how you access level 6 right now because it's still not finished. I haven't done the portal yet. This is how it looks like right now because I haven't. Like in this stream, I'm gonna add like a few enemies and stuff. You know, add a few enemies. You know. All right. And I also added a few new settings. In this new version. And that's gonna be the next update. Like I'm just showing like what I've done so far. Okay, keep camera center. So what this does, so in version 2025.5, there's like the camera works differently when you use like experimental features, right? And so that new camera is not experimental anymore. It is now in its own setting called keep camera center. And there's also Hoagie cursor, which I just put like for fun. Like when I enable it, it turns my cursor into a hoagie, which I'm pretty sure I already showed this off on Blue Sky. This is the first time I mentioned Blue Sky. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I've been doing so far with the update. You know, like not much. I mean, keep in mind that this month I've been doing a lot of other stuff. Mostly I was just like playing. Okay, so first I had to like go to a camp thing, and then I play like and then I played Deltarune chapters 3 and 4. As you can see, hold on, let me, I have it right here, Deltarune. I bought it, Deltarune, actually, how long has it been? How long has it been, actually? Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 6 days. So Deltarune 6 days ago. All right. So I played it on Steam, as you can probably tell. It's really good. It is really it is really good. Like it is surprisingly good. Anyways, so I guess we can go on to like. So right beside me, I have Hold on, let me do something. Let me do something real quick. Uh, uh, all right, all right, all right. So now, all right. So I guess now we can start working on level 6. Oh, yeah. Also another change. This is something that I was gonna do back in like 0.b.80, but I forgot to do it, and it's so when you pause the game, it shows like the level that you're in, the level and act that you're in, and like, but like back then it was experimental, which is something which was actually just something like in development, and I forgot to take it out of experimental, so now it's not. So in this next version, it's not gonna be experimental. Just yapping to no one right now. But hey, I mean, I'm definitely having a better stream experience. Just talking to no one. Yeah. Hold on. Rocky Johnson. Anyways, time to do some actual work. Alright, so in my notebook, I have like a notebook beside me that has like all the enemy concepts, like all the enemies I'm gonna put in the level, and so I'm just gonna work on those real quick. So enemies, sprite, create a new sprite, and so first we're gonna start with. Actually, which one should I start with? You know what? Let's start with the three I buy. I feel like that one will be the easiest. So, okay, so I think I should probably make it 32 by 32, maybe. Like, I'm not sure if it should be 32 by 32 or 64 by 64. Okay, so I think like for now I could put 64. No, wait. Okay, yeah, 64 by 64 because the thing is that you know we have to make it a little bit unique. So, enemy. What can I call this enemy? Hold on. Because like sometimes like whenever I'm looking for like enemy names like Teki Hana, Teki Hebi, uh you know, that kind of stuff, I usually what I do is I put like a string of words and translate them. Like for example, Teki Hana is actually a translation for enemy flower. So let's see. Let's try enemy bat. Kokomori. I guess I can call it Kokomori. Bat. Hold on. Bat. Eye. Komori. Um, Komori Moku. I guess I call it a Komori Moku. Komori. Sure, why not? Okay. So for now, so I already have the concept in my notebook, so I don't really have to do much. Just kind of. Okay. So. I'm sorry if I'm not talking. It's just I'm kind of locked in. Okay. See. Okay, and because in my notebook, hold on, actually, make it a little bit wider so I can fit the third eye. Okay. No, actually, let me. I have a better idea for the eyes. I have a better idea. Hold on. Uh-huh. Okay. It's a very simple concept. Alright. Let me just make. Then probably have like. Sorry, I'm not talking too much. I'm just kind of locked in. Locked in, you know. Okay, this looks good so far. See if we can add some a little bit more detail around, like it's kind of like that. Yeah. Oh no, I made the wrong color. All right. Oh, I forgot to color this part. Hold on. All right. There. All right. So far, so good. All right. So can make it. Actually, no, it needs to be a darker gray. This thing is what I do is I do the like I do the shading first, and then I do the brightness on top, so then it's a little bit easier. So then it's like a little bit easier like to do on top. All right. So I think it looks fine. Looks fine. It's time to make the body. Body. All right. So like for the body, it's just like the same concept. Just kind of doing the same thing. Like just doing the same thing I did with the head. Nothing too crazy. Actually, I might. I'll probably just do it like a separate layer, so then it's easier to animate. Trust the process. Trust the process. Mm-hmm. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's only one frame of the animation. There we go. All right, it's only one frame of the animation, so it's not. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so now for this frame, move it up. Oh no. Oh, that doesn't matter. That wasn't us. I mean, except for people watching the stream. Okay. So the only thing I need to animate, the only thing I really need to animate is it's like the wings and maybe a little bit of the head, but like not too much. I'll probably do like. And then alright. Alright. Looking pretty good. Alright. Let me just. Cause like what I do is this sometimes I so these are not gonna be like the whole frames. It's just like it's obviously not just gonna be 2 frames of animation. You know, this is just like seeing how it's gonna look, like seeing like how kind of look when it's finished. Okay. All right. All right. It's actually looking pretty good. Alright, so now duplicate this frame. So now, yeah, now it looks good. Now the animation's finished. All right. And so I'm pretty sure this one pretty easy actually. Coding this one's gonna be really easy because it's basically just copying. Because like sometimes whenever I make a new enemy, I just I'm gonna admit it. I admit it. But whenever I make a new enemy, I just copy and paste the code. I sometimes just duplicate another enemy and then modify the code a little bit. Okay, so what I named this again? Okay, right. Komori Muku. Okay. Alright. Enemy. Change the sprite. And okay, but I might change like a few things. A little bit more than usual, but yeah. Give me a second. Where is it? Oh, right here. Okay. So, sprite in this. Yeah. Need to change this. Change this real quick. Max HP. I'll probably make it like instead of 50, I'll put like 20. See if that makes a difference. Yeah, this I need to change. This I need to change. Probably just remove this whole thing, and that's it. See how easy. Anyways, wait. Actually, pretty sure I can still. Actually, wait. Okay, probably just keep the code, but remove some stuff. I mean, it's gonna spawn. It's gonna spawn this, but it's just for testing. It's not actually gonna do that. Actually, it kind of makes sense now I think about it. Okay, so you know what? I feel like the name should be a lot shorter. Probably like way back. No, wait. Just put bat there because the reason why I need the name to be shorter is so then when I spawn it so then when I spawn it using debug mode, it can be a lot easier to like when I spawn in debug mode because like whenever I'm testing out enemies, I usually go to debug mode and type the enemy that I want to spawn. So F3 and O enemy bat. Enter. Okay, so the health bar is messed up. It works. Obviously, it can't damage the player yet because I haven't coded in. But it works. It's just actually the health bar was actually meant. So then, hold on. I have to change something with the sprite so before I can fix the. There we go. All right. Now I'm probably gonna make it. Hold on, actually. Where's the code for hold on, where is it? Step. Oh no, no, not that. Probably yeah. I'll just reuse the propeller code. Just reuse the propeller code. Yeah. Just shamelessly reusing code that I've used a bunch of times before. This is easy. I'll probably just there we go. And then for draw, I see. Probably do like 30, I think. 30. See, and then maybe instead of green, it could be like gray. No wait, yeah, this is good actually. And then the background is gonna be green. No, no, that's a bad idea. Is this the background? Yeah, that was the background. Yeah, gray into white. Uh, actually, wait. So light gray. I feel like that's a little bit too close to white, but whatever. And the background is gray. Alright, let's try that. This building. Give me a sec. By the way, when it says like decoding over here, when it says decoding, that's actually like it's loading the because it's doing the loading screen. Okay, for some reason, oh, just using the wrong keys. O enemy back enter. That was easy. That how fast and easy that was. I think it's good like that. It's basically just a more powerful. It's basically just a more powerful like the Kamara Ghost thing. Yeah, I never actually gave those a name. Yeah, so far I did good. I did a good job doing this enemy. White, light gray. All right. Yeah. Okay. Maybe doing this one probably wasn't the best idea. Maybe now I think about I mean considering recent events, probably shouldn't do this one. Let's see. Go home. I could also give like its own bullet. I mean, I wasn't really planning to give it a bullet, but you know, to imagine it created more enemy bats. Hold on, wait. No, no. No, maybe we shouldn't shoot anything. Maybe we shouldn't shoot anything. Unless, actually, no, no, no. Make it shoot. But, okay, wait. Enemy attacks. Right. The mine. The mines. This is a mine. Okay, hmm. Oh wait, bubble, bubble. Is that Adult Room Chapter 4 reference? Anyways, see how that turns out. I mean, it's basically just gonna be the same. I mean, just the same thing, but instead of shooting this, it shoots bubbles. Just to save time, you know. By the way, like, look. Slow screen, and it says decoding because it's load. Because all this screen does is load the audio files. That's it. That's all it loads. And the whole reason why it's there is because in is I already talked about this in the alright, so yeah, there we go. Alright. That doesn't make sense. Like why would a bat shoot yeah, I'll probably still use the mine, but change how it looks. Maybe. Oh, actually, wait. I don't even have to make a new object. I can just like sprites, enemy attacks. Um, I don't even have to make a new one. I'm pretty sure like I accidentally put it in enemies instead. Let me just put this in enemy attacks real quick, so we don't get confused. Alright. Duplicate. Enemy. Bullet. Bat. There we go. Alright. So it's like when it's like. Alright. So like basically what I do with this is just at least with the mine. Alright. So we're gonna make a new sprite that's a little bit less recent, let's say. Let's just say it's less based on like events, you know. Still gonna still gonna have the general idea. Probably probably make it shoot. Can make it. Oh, I got an idea. I got an idea. Wait, we already have a sprite for this. Why am I even? Why am I? Why am I even making a new one? I was gonna because my idea was that it could shoot like audio waves, you know, because bats use like echolocation. But I just realized I already have that object, like enemy bullet frog. So like, why even bother? Wait, but actually, I guess I could just make it use that. It has the same function anyways. So enemies, Where's bat? Enemy bat. Enemy bat. Here we go. Enemy bat. Shift. Bullet. Frog. There we go. So even if I'm reusing stuff, I'm still, even if I'm not making new stuff, I'm still gonna. All right, let's test this out. Let's put little enemy. Okay, actually, I feel like a better way to test this would be over here. Oh, enemy bat. Yeah, shoot. There we go. Yes, it works. I feel like it goes away a little bit too soon, but whatever. It works. Actually, now I think about it, like I feel like the cooldown should be a little bit lower. I think by like 100, I say, and like the radius should also 450. Say like 450 maybe. There we go. But other than that, the enemy's basically done. Yep. Okay. So our next enemy. And other stuff. So, is anyone actually watching my stream? Because I feel like I have an audience of no one. So if you're watching the stream, just like send a message, like in chat. Users in chat. Let's see. I don't know who this is. Someone's in chat. Oh, it's just like, oh, I see. Anyways, so the show must go on. So let's see what enemies I can make. Let me check my notebook real quick. Alright, so this one's not gonna be a new enemy. It's just gonna be a new sprite for an already existing enemy. That's this one. Because like every time there's a new level, I always make a new sprite for this one. For the enemy plant. Actually, it is the old one. This one's the new one. This one's the new one. Alright, so I kind of just do duplicate and then enemy plant new GH for Grey House because that's the name of the hospital. So this one's gonna be pretty easy. Oh, this one's actually it's gonna be a little bit. So like my idea, so it's gonna be like that. Just remove the star. Removing it. Just real quick. I mean, I could just. No, not gonna do it. So. Okay. Alright. Oh, the mistake. That's okay. So it looks bad, but I trust the process. Just trust the process. All right. So this, and let's see. Done. Okay, wait. Put a shading here. Okay. All right. So now, so what I do is change the colors. So I feel like for this one it should be more like I don't know, like like this green. You know, like that, and then these could be more white. I say. There we go. Yeah. And so the reason why I removed the thing was because I'm doing this. So it's so instead of having the flower in front, it's gonna have like an X in the front. So right, okay, in front. Oh, I just realized this looks like I basically just made the Xbox logo. Eh, whatever. Whatever. Oh no. Because I'm trying to do like a plus sign. Because but like trying to do like okay, problem is that there's no there's no way to do it even. But I guess I do this. There we go. Okay, and then okay. Okay, let me change the shade of let me change the shade actually. No, not that. That. There we go. Actually, a little bit brighter. There we go. Oh. Oh no. Alright. And so the reason why this isn't the reason why I put it up is so then I can do this. So do that. That. The the one time I do a good stream, no one's actually watching. So that's great. That is great. Alright. Alright. Okay. Alright. So. Alright, so. Give me a second. Alright, so I'm back. So. So this is. So this is gonna be how the Takehana's gonna look in. That is how it's gonna look in the level 6. So, yeah. So now it's up to make a damage version. Now my idea for a damage version is that so for a damage version it can be a little bit more. So as it stitches, and it's gonna be a little bit more opened up. But like, it's not gonna have any gore or anything like that. It's probably just gonna have like so. Sorry if I'm staying quiet a little bit. It's just that I'm, you know, just working on this. Let's see if I can say something. So, I mean, the thing is that I don't really have any. I don't really have anything to say. So it's kind of working. So yeah. All right, I'm back. So we're gonna make a little bit. No, for obviously I need to make the colors like for the damage spray. I need to make the colors a little bit more like darker. I guess you could say like a little bit more washed out. Like well, more like this. So, like this. Yeah. All right. And here we go. Normal and damaged. And now all I have to do is code it in, which is pretty easy actually. Because keep in mind, this is not a new enemy. It's just a basically a new one. So copy, paste, room, gray house, new H. All right. And now I also need to change. I also need to add this to the animation end. So just copy this thing. There we go. So now building. It's building. Loading up the game. I feel like next stream I might have like some more stuff to show. But right now I don't really have like. So to test this one, I need to actually go to a level. Right. Okay. And now. Oh. So now. Yes. Now it works. So. Worked perfectly. It actually works perfectly. Yep. Alright. I feel like the stuff I've added so far are relatively easy. You know? The only thing that takes a long time is just the sprite work. Alright, so next up, I'm not gonna do all the enemies today, obviously. I'm just gonna do a few. And like even then, I only did one enemy, because the other one was just like a new sprite for the old one. So so I think I'll just I'll probably like take a break from like just a tiny break, temporarily. I just temporarily because I kind of want to show something that I like. It's a separate project I've been working on. It's not on Game Maker. It's on Turbo Warp. So I'm gonna load it up, and so this is the thing I've been working on a little bit. It's nothing much. They have like a little hand. Like the thing that I worked on more on this was the randomly generate levels because if I click the green flag, all of the levels are random, but it's not. But there is some like so how it works is that it kind of chooses between these blue spots to do it. So like right now, actually let me show these so I can show move this so I can show it. Now as you can see, maybe Sorry about that. So, alright. So I just showed this. As you can see, all of these random platforms, they're actually connect. They're actually touching the blue space, right? Best viewers on. Hold on. Okay, give me a second. Let me do something real quick. How can Okay, so the thing is, I'm seeing. Hold on. Alright, so, anyways, um, so yeah, as you can see, it's not much, just kind of, like you can't really do anything. You just walk around and stuff. Because like the main focus so far is just the like the randomly generated levels, like how I pulled them off and stuff, you know. And I'm also working on like a weapon system, so I'm pressing W and S. So I'm probably gonna do like an inventory thing, And I'm thinking of like making this like sort of like a roguelike, you know. But yeah, that's kind of it. I don't really have much to show with this project. So I guess now we can return to Game Maker. We just return to Game Maker a little bit. Let's go back to Game Maker. So while you wait, I'm just gonna kind of move the Dwayne around. Actually, let me change the image. Let me change it. See what else I can. See what I can change it to. I guess I could just change it to like this picture of like a picture of Eggman. I got a bunch of stuff I can change it to. Guess like a chair, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, I'm so move around, like a little bit of stimulation, Anyways, Game Maker. Oh, I forgot I already had it open. I forgot I had it open already. I forgot that all I did was minimize it. That's right there. So it's been going for 1 hour. That's usually how long my streams last. I do a little bit longer, but like I'll probably continue later. But let's see. yeah, I'll probably just end the stream here. I'll do more stuff later. Because this is kind of like a small appetizer for like what's gonna be the next update. Like something really major. If I'm gonna be completely honest. So yeah, I guess I can just end the stream a little bit. Uh, I did say I was gonna do other stuff, so I don't know. Like maybe I guess I could change the category and I don't know, like play. Like another thing. Let's see. So I have. Dolphin. Oh, oh, oh. Well, so I'm probably just gonna play like regular old Minecraft. Maybe it may like change. Probably like change category. Alright. So let me just change. Hey there. Hello. How are you doing? Good. I'm doing good. I was just working on my video game, but I'm thinking of like taking a break a little bit. Probably like, play some Minecraft on stream. But anyways, yeah. You know, Again, not really doing much. So, so you guys want me to like play Minecraft or play or like work on ARCHA some more? Like you guys think I should play some Minecraft, or like I'll probably just play Minecraft a little bit. Minecraft. Okay, let me just change the title. Minecraft and dev stream. Maybe some other stuff. Let me just change the category to Minecraft. Updating, and probably just gonna play some Minecraft. So like Minecraft, Java. Alright, done. Alright, so now I guess we're gonna play Minecraft now. That's cool. So like, just regular old Minecraft. So, thing is that instead of the official launcher, I mainly use Prism launcher because it makes it easier to like install mods. And it loads faster and it makes it easier to like use mods and stuff. So loading Minecraft, edit. So probably just gonna make a like new Minecraft world. There we go. All right, here it is, Minecraft, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, boys, girls, and that are both and in between. Press enter to enable the narrator. Welcome to Minecraft. It's kind of lagging, hold on. This is because I have a lot of stuff open. I mean, not the stream, but like the game. Okay, let me turn on the music so then. copyright. Let me see if I can do. If I do full screen, does it show up? Let me check. Okay, it shows up. Alright, probably like move the Dwayne the Rock Johnson over here. Alright, so we're just gonna play some Minecraft. Some regular old survival Minecraft. Alright. Twitch. I guess that works. Alright. Alright, I'm in. Like, for some reason, the game is perfectly fine, but, like, on stream, it's very, actually, I think that's why, like, on YouTube, it wasn't working too well. Okay, let me turn down my, on my computer, it's working just fine, but on stream, it's, just see if it works on stream. Alright. Okay, now it works better on, now it's actually working on stream. Alright. I spawned a village, so, it's kinda, yep. Yes, I'm playing Java Edition. Ooh. Ooh, compass. Early on already. Okay. Alright. Let's start our world. Alright. Alright. So let me fix my setup a little bit. Alright. By the way, this Minecraft skin I made it myself. If you guys like it. So anyways, no one cares about, but I don't know. But I do. Anyways. Sword, pickaxe. That's all I need for now because baby steps. Ooh, cool. Already. I'm probably not gonna need it too much, aside from torches, which I already have. But you know, I guess I could talk about like I don't know what to talk about. I guess I could talk about how things are going. Well, server started, so that's good. Haven't really been doing much. Like honestly, I was playing Deltarune. Uh, it was actually really good. Uh, and I left social media when I was playing it because I didn't want to get spoiled, right? And so now I'm back, finally doing stuff, you know. And honestly, I'm actually glad that I didn't check the internet because I feel like it's a lot better to play when like I feel like when it comes to like chapters 3 and 4 of Deltarune, it's better to do them blind because like you just don't know what to expect. Because like the entire time I was playing, I was like, what? Yeah, like all the theories and stuff were wrong. A bunch of theories were deconfirmed. Sort of like what happened. It's kind of like what happened when Chapter 2 released. You know, like a bunch of theories were deconfirmed. So yeah. But yeah, I was playing Deltarune, Sand Hotel for a little bit, you know. Oh, did I change? I thought I changed it. Anyways. Oh no. Oh no. Oh great. Now I have to do a whole house. No, I'm joking. Alright, let's see if there's an iron golem somewhere. Oh yes. Yep. Okay. Alright. So it's probably not the best spot to attack it, considering how it can just kinda go up. So I'm gonna have to push it a little bit. There we go. So it's easier for me to. There we go. And so now. Oh no. Okay. That's great. You just ran away. Alright. And now that is enough to make a shield. So now. I haven't even made a house yet. I don't need to look for wool because I already have a bed. But. So I'll probably just make my own house close to the village like I always do. So let me. I feel like the render distance is a little bit too low. Let's do like 12, I think. Now the stream's lagging a little bit. I feel like a higher render distance makes the game lag more. Definitely makes the game lag more. I mean, not the game, but like the stream. Yeah, I understand I can get like kind of boring. It can get kind of boring, like watching someone play and they're just not saying anything. Because like, at that point, like, why even watching that? At that point, why even watch it? You know. So I try to say stuff, but honestly, I don't have anything to say. So I kind of just, and I don't have any viewers either, so I can't really like talk to anyone. So yeah, like answer your questions and stuff. So yeah. Okay. Food. Down sheep. Okay. Think yeah, I have enough to make a furnace. So I'm pretty sure to like go around here. Yes, the leaf litter. All right. So the reason why I get excited when I see leaf litter everywhere, I mean, because like the thing is, the game kind of tricks you into thinking that's just like a decorative item. It's not very useful. But like, here's the thing. Okay, okay. As in, look, it's very common If you notice, I just got an entire stack of it just now. But look, it's very overpowered because not because look. Okay, so look, I'm gonna make myself a furnace. So one piece of leaf litter only cooks half of the meal. Chest out. Chest out. It's like one piece of leaf litter, as you can see, goes halfway and then stops, right? It seems useless until you realize. However, there is so much leaf litter that kind of negates that. And so when you live in like a forest like this that has a lot of leaf litter around it, all like the only reason you don't even need coal as much as usual because you only need the coal for like torches and stuff. But otherwise, just use leaf litter if you. I mean, if it's a biome or a version that just doesn't have leaf litter, then definitely get coal. But like otherwise, aside from torches, you barely even need it. Just get leaf litter. It's way more common and useful. It's more common and useful. Probably have to make a house. Probably. Yeah, look. Sample. So much that kind of negates that, you know. But yeah. Sleep. Anyways, it's becoming nighttime. I like doing the old bed. I like doing even if all of the beds work perfectly fine, but like I like using the red one. Pure like the only reason I like using the red one is because like for so long it was the only option. It was the like for so long it was the only option you could possibly have. But because back then there was no colored beds and the only beds you could have were red. So it kind of brings me back to that time. So like that was before 1.12, which came out back in like 2017. So it's old. I mean, like I don't know. It just takes me back, you know. So yeah. All right. All right. More leaf litter. All right. More leaf litter. Which means more fuel. All right. So okay. Yeah, I can get back. Okay. All right. All right. Good. Okay. And boom. Okay. Spiders. Spider jump. Alright. Oh no. Oh no no no. Hold on. Okay. Get off her, you fiend. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna die. I died. what a long wow. What a okay, let me take a screenshot of that. What a long death message. That is a really long that's a really long death message. Damn. Anyways, so I played a little bit, you know. I'll probably continue next time. So yeah, I'll probably end the stream now because no one's watching it. But yeah, like I mainly only did this as like a test stream. You know, like just to see if I can stream on Twitch. And so far, I mean, despite the lack of viewers, I think it's good. I think it's definitely a lot better than streaming on YouTube. So yeah, I guess this is the end. See ya.